ESPN and WCSN. Today it's girls varsity soccer action. Bolton Warrensburg versus Fort Anne. 2021. Second game of the year for the varsity girls here at Bolton Stadium. Starting lineups for Bolton Warrensburg: Gabby Mallory, number 2, Ella Moskoff, Skylar Scott, Isla Hubert, Kara Bacon, Kaylee Bacon, Hope Sherman, the keeper, Carla Sherman, her sister, playing D. I believe Maddie, good speed, also in there. And Maylee Kelly. Playing mid, the starting lineup for BW. Gabby to take the ball. And they might switch it up a little bit. Starting lineups for Fort Anne: Ella, number 2. Riley, number 4. Number 5, Angel. Number 6, Natalie Cody. Number 9, Melissa Lunt. Number 10, Maddie Freeburn. And number 13 is Paige. Number 14 is Cherokee. Brooke, number 15, the fullback. Sam Chaver is the keeper. Bailey Wright is the keeper for Fort Anne. And Brooke Mendes, number 22. Starting lineup for Fort Anne. And Fort Anne looking for control, taken away. And up the field, Gabby Mallory. And here comes Gabby one more time. Crossing it over too far. Here's Maddie. Couldn't handle it. Back to Isla. Switching sides. Back the other way to Gabby. Trying to go up the middle. And good defense for Fort Anne already early, as we have just started here at Bolton Stadium. Look at that shot from Ella. And that's over into the street. And a goal kick coming up for Fort Anne. Bolton Warrensburg's last game was right here a few days ago against Northville, where they have taken the win 4-0. And looking to extend that streak, we want to give a shout out to Hope Sherman. The last game, her first game of the year, and her first shutout. Now Gabby switching sides. Maddie back to Audrey. Couldn't quite handle it. Out of bounds. And again out of bounds. And Riley shooting it up, but blocked off. Tried to go up the field, and that's gonna roll out of bounds. Forehand ball. And now it's green ball. Maddie will throw it in. And again, off green, or off white, excuse me, green ball. Audrey now going to throw it in. She's the captain today. And that one rolls out of bounds. Goal kick. Cabby also will be the captain for the BW. Both are seniors for the BW team. And switching sides, Carla over to Audrey. Giving it to Isla, passes up to Maddie, now to Gabby. She's gonna go to Kara. Can she make it in time? Does the ball roll in? Yes, it does. And that's a goal for Kara Bacon. An assist from Gabby. 1-0 BW. Good play right there. From really everybody. Started from Carla Sherman over at D. Made her way up. Good passing, and Bolton Warrensburg able to bank it in and take the lead now. 1-0 with 34:47 remaining in the game. In the first half, excuse me. Gabby Mallory broke the all-time school record for assists last game. 62, she now has 63. And that was the first goal for Kara of the year. All 4 goals last game were scored by Ella. And right back. Nice kick right there. Can she run it down? Oh! Shoots! Scores! Nice shot right there. From that was Olivia. Number 18, Olivia, and Fort Ann answers less than a minute, and they have tied the game right back up 1-1. And Angela right there, number 5, set that play up from defense. Wide open pass, and Fort Ann able to capitalize, and now on the board. And trying again. Handball. Fort Ann quickly back in play. And now Isla going upfield to Maddie. Can she outrun it? Angel breaks it up. And Skylar able to keep it down. However, it's Fort Ann's ball. Throwing. Good passing right in front of the net. Angel one more time. Saves it. Throw in though. For BW. Skylar Scott to take the throw in. Miscommunication there. Sunny, beautiful day out here. Temperature about 80. Little humidity. Subs coming in for Fort Ann. Looks like Olivia's coming out. And Ella coming in for.
Hey, stay strong in there, Ella.
Fort Ann. Throw in for Fort Ann now. And out of bounds, Fort Ann ball one more time. Subs. Excuse me, it's going to be BW throwing. And one more time.
Come on, White. Turn around. My girl, get it out. Get it out. Clear it.
Able to clear it. Kara trying to find an open field. And turn back. Well, not happening. Oh, steals it back.
Every time, Brooke, no turn.
Get it, White. Come on, girl. Nice.
Got time.
Flag it. Flag it.
Flag it.
Handball.
Good job. That's all right. Turn, Paige.
Turn around. Win it.
Green ball one more time. And now Bolton with some momentum up the field in the box. I believe that was Angel one more time. Another throw-in attempt coming up. Here comes Maddie, crossing, trying to get through a bunch of Fort Ann players. No good. Good effort. Fort Ann looking for some momentum. Carlo, though, keeps it on the side. And now switching up. Here comes Skyla. Can she save it? She's going to shoot, and up and over. Out of bounds. Skylar. Good attempt. It's like Brooke coming back in for Ella on the forward and squat. And a goal kick. And Kara intercepting that. Oh, right in her face. That definitely rung her bell. Skylar trying to get by another defender. No good.
Come on, go back and get it. Good.
And here comes Isla. She shoots no good. Blocked once again by Angel.
Wait, go to the ball. Come on, you're standing around. Go to the ball.
And a shot. And it's in. Goal. It looks like Maddie, her first varsity goal. And now BW up 2-1. Good job, Maddie. First year varsity player and starter, shows why. Able to score on that play right there. Good job right there. Forward end now trailing. And here comes BW one more time. Gabby looking to sky, no good.
There you go, Natty.
And little miss foul here. And out of bounds off of Audrey. It'll be white ball. 26:40 remaining in the first half.
Let's go. Come on, Ryan, move it.
Don't give up, Rat.
Out of bounds, green ball. And thought we were going to have a sub. No subs.
Let her go all halfway up the field there.
And here comes BW one more time. Shoots no good. That's Maylee. Another shot. Nope.
Come on, Dave, punch it.
And forward and with some momentum. Claire in the game now, number 7 on D, getting her, trying to block her out. And here comes Hope out to grab the ball. And offsides for forward end.
Kick it like you mean it, Ryan. Come on. Come on, Ryan, come on. Get there, Maddie.
Gabby, nice ball. Goalie coming out. Bailey looking to launch it, and there she goes. A little short kick. Green picks it up. And another handball.
Crash this goal. Let's go, girls.
And right back for BW, but Bridget sends it back. Through Paige's legs there, and Audrey going to Sky. Nice save.
Come on! Come on, girl!
And a push on foot in, I believe. That looks like that was from Brooke. So free kick coming up now for BW. Direct kick. Gabby will take the kick. Here it comes. It's going right to the net. Oh, it's off the post. Did it go in? No.
Hey, quit holding your hand up, keep playing, they'll see it.
Good kick from Gabby. Just missed the 9. And no goal. Play continued out of bounds. Off of Green. Not sure who. So it'll be a goal kick for Fort Ann. And a couple of subs coming in now.
Go, Liv.
For Fort Ann. As Angel launches it. And once again sends it out of bounds. Green ball. 2-1 the score. 21 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. And one more time throw in. Maylee throwing it in. Trying to find Maddie, but gets intercepted by Angel.
White, you are jogging.
And now it's white
Get
ball.
moving.
Here comes BW. Shooting and nice save from Bailey. Just dove on that ball right at the last second. I believe Kara kicked that one. And now
Hey, you gotta get up there.
breaking away, trying to get the ball up the field is Fort Ann. Defense strong though for BW. It's out of bounds. Going to be white ball.
Go, Cherokee. Give her somebody.
Now green ball.
Come on, turn around. Back pressure, Cherokee. Come on.
Look at Liv! Look at Olivia! Pass it, Cherokee!
Right, do something. Give her somebody to pass to.
Get up there now!
You hear the crowd's reaction.
Come on, Cherokee, let's go.
Trying to get their team and their players in the game. Short kick there from Hope. Picked up by Gabby. She's going to clear it midfield into Claire. However, guess who takes it away? That's Angel. Throwing now. Maley. And we'll try that again.
Right back on it, Ryan.
There you go, Ryan.
Out of bounds. Substitution coming in for Fortan one more time. It's like Page coming in. One more time, out of bounds.
Come on, Cherokee.
And looking for an open man. Couldn't quite get there. Eiler breaks it up. And tried to throw it in right there and slips. It's like Marissa. So one more time, BW ball.
That's white.
Claire tried to throw it in. It was off Fortan. Excuse me, it was off her. Fortan ball. Then now, maybe Divine Intervention got it back right there. One more time to the corner, and Skyla, she's gonna take it and pushed out of bounds. It was Bailey over the ball, and it's gonna be a goal kick. Good shot. Britt Van Ness on the block right there for D, for Fortan. And a goal kick. You don't have to go on the points there. You can line it up anywhere on that goal line as you please. Which is what Fortan's been doing, pretty much lining it up right in the middle of the net on their goal kicks. Ooh, and a push by Maddie. And Maddie goes down for Fortan. The Maddies got together. Ironically, they're both the same numbers. Number 10 also. "15 minutes remaining in the first half. It's 2-1. Bolton Warrensburg. Here comes Isla trying to get to Sky. Well, not happening. And a misstep right there. Here comes Carla, though, able to save it. And out of bounds. So in the game that was Kara, number 12. A rare mistake for her. She couldn't quite handle it. Here comes Fortan. Out of bounds. One more time, a throw in. Another throw-in attempt now. Olivia with the ball on Fortan. Out of bounds. Maley. blocking her pretty good. Trying to find an open person.
Take that shot.
Paige,
Go for it.
no good. Almost the shot right there, breaking up by the defense.
Send it in.
And right back, Brooke, but cut. Audrey sends it. Good pass. Maddie now. Oh, gets intercepted by Angel. She's hanging tough right there for Fort Ann. And one more time. Over midfield. Here comes Isla. Passes one defender. Tries to get Sky. And now Skylar in control. Passes two defenders. Trying to find Maddie.
Keep it in.
And the ball still in. No, it's out of bounds. Looks like both teams are a little tired. Gabby now shoots. And just wide. Just wide. Say both teams look like they're a little winded.
Let's go, White. Get back there.
It is the day after Labor Day. Maybe a little partying too hard, maybe.
Come on, Josh. Step up, kid.
Angel to take the goal kick.
Natalie, get there. Come on.
Kara though intercepts and she's gonna shoot, blocked. One more time, no good. Maddie tries to shoot and gets blocked. Isla trying to run it down, not happening. And trying to move upfield, Carla. No good. And a trip from Maddie on Fort Ann. That was Kara. Looks like Kara will take it in. Oh, just missed the kick right there. No one there. And sending it just for fun was Maylee. But Bailey with the ball, and now she's gonna boot it out. Resetting. This BW can't quite handle it. Oh, good block right there. That was Ella. Fort Ann. 10 minutes now.
Another turn. All right.
Green ball.
You won the Chelsea. Good job. Keep battling, White. Keep battling.
Ooh.
Go, Maddie. Go, Maddie. Go.
And now pressure for Fort Ann.
Maddie, be there.
Carla sends it out of bounds. That was Paige, number 13, trying to make something happen for Fort Ann. Breaking up by Maylee.
Go, Josh.
And now in the middle for Cherokee. Tried to bun it.
Do you not want to
No good. And Hope picks it up. She's going to send it to Sky. A push off of Isla, so it's Fort Ann ball. Angel to take the kick.
Nice ball.
Come on, Ness, come on. Go.
Again! That's the way to
And
charge
Hope
the ball.
able to get it.
Hey, you gotta want it, White! Go to the ball! Again, sis!
And now Kara. Oh, couldn't quite get past Angel.
Go!
And one more time, there's that pass again. But Hope picks it up, sends it.
Again, push it back in, White, win it!
A lot of action here in the first half. We're only in the first half.
Back in, White! On your back, on your back! Go, beat her! Maddie, beat her! Come on, beat her!
Carla looking, switching to Sky, who can't quite get it.
Nice job!
And for an end, back the other way. And Maylee able to break it up. Can she save it? Yes, good save right there. And hustle from Maylee. Give credit to Olivia for the Fort Ann squad. Number 18. And look at this. Here comes a shot. And just wide. Looks like that was Maddie, number 10.
Keep shooting, White. Everybody shoot.
And a goal kick coming up for the BW. Ooh.
Going to 6.
Go, Ella! Turn out! Again!
Out of bounds. Skylar now throwing in, giving it to Isla, back to Audrey. However, no one home. Hope calling her defense off. Good decision. Now she's going to switch it up. Good kick. Great kick. Gabby trying to run it down. And she's got it. Past one defender, going to 2. Here comes Bailey, out and in, and Kara. Good pass from Gabby, and Kara banks it in. 3-1, Bolton Warrensburg. And add another assist for Gabby. 64 now, and that's Kara's second goal of the game. With 5 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the first half.
Come on, Brooke W, let's go. Let's pick it up. Go right. Go right. Go right. Go right.
No push right there. Referee says play on. Game is the intensity picking up a little bit. There's always been a rival between these schools. And no doubt showing here today.
Go, White, want it.
The crowd is into it. You can hear them in the background. Very animated today, no doubt. Cherokee now looking. Passes one defender. Running down the line, trying to get past Carla. And crossing it over. However, there was an offsides. Or is there?
Let's go, White, right here. Let's go.
Penalty or push, we believe. That's the call. And now a free kick attempt for Fort Ann. They have a big opportunity here. Looks like Maddie's gonna take that kick. She's going right to the net, blocked by Audrey. Skylar clears it. And out of bounds. Still a white ball.
Come on, White, come on.
Carl right back out of bounds. Pretty much the same spot. It's going to be one more time. Throw in for Fort Ann. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
What are we doing? Come on, Maddie.
Both teams seem to be getting their second win now.
Get back, Brookie.
And Maddie for Bolton Warrensburg up with the ball. Good pass to Sky. Skylar tried to run through Brooke and couldn't quite get there. Out of bounds, however, still BW ball.
Clear it out, White.
And run through is Isla. She's going to cross to, looks like Kara, or excuse me, Claire. Couldn't quite get there. Good crossover from Isla Hubert.
Come on, forward. Come on, kid.
Sophomore.
Go up. Go forward, right. There you go. Go right. Go right.
And up the field one more time. Here comes Fornan.
You gotta get up there.
Oh man, trying to get past two defenders was Cherokee.
You are right now.
And it's out of bounds. Gonna be a corner kick now. First corner kick of the game for either team.
Let's go, girls. Right through it, Riley. Right through it.
Let's see what Fort Ann can do right now. Trying to send it to Maddie. No good. Still in the zone. Kara clears it. Now Gabby picks it up. Clears one defender. And it's going to save out of bounds. No. Angel taps it out.
Keep going back, Brooke. Don't walk down. Brooke, right. Keep going back.
And Bailey coming out. Picks it up.
Let's go, White. We got time. Let's go.
Good kick from Bailey. And Maley right there saves it. Carla over to Audrey. Riley tried to boot it upfield. She's going the other way. Nobody home, no. All the time in the world for Hope. And quickly sends it away. Good head bunt by Kara to Claire. And it's out of bounds one more time.
1 minute, Brookie.
Less than a minute remaining in the first half. We'll have the second half coming up. Stay tuned.
Ella, drop back. Ella, drop back. Get set.
Yeah, very good game here at Bolton Stadium. Both teams had their chances. Kind of sluggish in the middle of the half, but then they picked it right back up. Gabby scored the first goal. And Kara
Ella, you gotta drop back.
able to score two more off of Gabby's assists.
Why is she not moving?
And one more time, a throw in for Fort Ann. Brooke. Skylar trying to get it. But I believe time is going to run out.
That's fine. I'll take that.
Skylar, though, trying to look up real quick. And couldn't quite get it. All right, that's the end of the first half. We're at halftime. Bolton Warrensburg up 3-1. Stay tuned. Second half coming up. Okay, second half coming up right now. Fort Ann will kick off. And we're off. Switching sides. And Isla missed it there. Kyler, though. Fort Ann firing and scooped up. Maddie take the shot. Already shot on goal. Fort Ann. And this time out of bounds. Fort Ann will throw it in. Back the other way now. And open now. Kara running down the line. Stops and tries to go back up the middle to Sky. Now Fort Ann in control. Over to Maddie. Skylar on the move. Saves it, but they unfortunately out of bounds. Haley throw it in. And throwing for BW. Kara now in the middle. She's going to shoot and blocked. That was Brooke, number 15. And Madison able to keep it off of Maley. Throw in. And Gabby trying to go through. Angel trying to run down. She does. She gets there. Out of bounds. Still green ball.
Come on, Riley, mark up.
And Angel one more time clears it. Carla bunts it back in. Maddie up the middle trying to find Kara. Passes it back to Isla. Going up the middle one more time. Marissa there. Blocking it over. Gabby sending it to try, and it looks like it was Kara, but Skylar picked it up. Intercepted out to Olivia. And now Olivia sends it over. And Kara trying to break. Look at this. Lindsay shoots and no good. That was Paige, excuse me. Let's get that right. Number 13. And here comes Kara one more time. Can she beat it out? And that's a push on Angel.
That is too funny.
Nope, it was Kara, excuse me.
Nobody saw it.
And green ball out of bounds.
Come on, Maddie, get in there. Come on, you gotta go to it. Send it there.
Oh, nice pass. One more time. Kaylee trying to run it down. Carla, though, having a little trouble. Kaylee trying to break through Carla and no good. And one more time.
Settle, got time.
Clears it. But Fort Ann not giving up. Right back up the middle. Kaylee trying to break it through. Back up with Maddie. Over to Artie. And Isla sends it over to the side to Gabby. Excuse me, that's not Gabby. That is Eliana. First time in the game. Number 20. And nice save from Kaylee. Number 11 for Fort Ann. And shoot from Cherokee. Almost. Excuse me, that was Riley. Kaylee, sorry. Getting my notes all screwed up. That was Kaylee, number 4. Was Riley, excuse me. That was Riley, number 4. Kaylee, number 11.
Let's go, White. Come on, Red.
Now Maddie. Kara now coming up, trying to break through traffic, having a difficult time.
Tell her.
One more time, and Maylee doing an outstanding job breaking it up.
Hey! Come on, Maddie, let's go, kid.
Kaylee trying to get through Maylee. And Maddie now crossing it, and one more time, blocked. Fort Ann with momentum. Riley shooting it one more time. Picked up though by Hope Sherman. Good send right there. Still 3-2-1. No goals here in the second half yet. But close attempts from both teams. And a call on Maddie Madison from BW off of Maddie from Fort Ann. And Angel's going to take that kick. You know what she can do. Down and no call. And Gabby, can she get there in time? No. Bailey picks it up. And subs back in. Claire back in. Eliana Steps out. Throw in for our Fortan. One more time, out of bounds. And again, out of bounds. A lot out of bounds today. And right to the net. And off of, looks like off of a Fortan player. I think that was number 6, Natalie. More subs coming in. This time BW. It's like Natalie for BW now in the game. Gabby Mallory going to take a knee. And a goal kick coming up for Fortan. 28:30 remaining in the game. Skylar gets the ball, picks it up, tries to go up the middle. A couple of defenders barely out there, picks it up. And a short kick right to Maddie.
Good ball. Hey, go with the ball. Yeah, Brookie.
And no call. Referee was about to, looks like, play continued. And one more time, Fortan on the charge. Page passing it up to 80. Excuse me. Addie. She's number 8. And some substitutions one more time for BW.
Be aggressive up there, Nat. Set it up. Get a good cross. Stay wide, Ella.
Good interception from Skyla. Trying to find Claire. Taking it back quickly though from Fortan. Push on Fortan this time. No, excuse me. This one was on Maddie. It's like Angel to take the kick, free kick attempt.
Be hungry, Paigey.
Good save right there. And Kara trying to find room. Couldn't quite get it. Many defenders getting her down. Carla, though, says, I got it. Over to Claire. Back up the middle to Natalie. And trying to find Kara. She does. Back to Isla. And Maddie now in the side. Blocked. But back to her. Here she comes. Looking for a cross. No. Good defending there from Brooke. Number 15, Fortan. and tried to save it was Maylee. Couldn't quite get it. Maylee, one more time. She is the youngest player on this squad, only an 8th grader. Showing she can hang. And Paige now, one more time. Audrey breaking it up. Carlos sends it out of bounds. Now a reset for Fort Ann. Trying to go up the middle. Kaylee kicks it to her sister, Kara. She's looking upfield. Good job, Maddie, to Natalie, but Angel back the other way. And here comes Riley. For Fort Ann, a trip. And now an opportunity for Fort Ann. Just got to move it back a little bit. And Hope take it. Fort Ann on a charge one more time. To Riley. They're playing upfield, no doubt. Look at what BW is trying to do. They've been blocking and defending. Out of bounds. And one more time. Throw in for BW. Gabby coming back in. Natalie coming back out. Or going back out. And here comes Gabby. She just subbed back in already with the ball. Taking it upfield. Oh, does she get through the defenders there? It's a lot to do with. Passes it to Claire up the middle and no good. Still in play. Audrey takes it back. Gives it to Isla. Passes up to Gabby. She's going to take a shot. Off for Brooke Sneeze. She chases it down and grabs it. No BW players around. And she'll reset. We got some more soccer action coming up. Tomorrow, the boys play for the first time all year. They are playing against Corinth in Corinth. I think it's at the elementary school. Ooh, big push right there. No call. Shoulder on shoulder. Both players went down. That's the reason why. Evens out. Now Fort Ann on a charge. Gabby trying to steal it. She does. No, Kate Paige sends it back. Up the middle. Here she comes one more time. Passes Maylee off to the side and saves it. Literally on the line. Olivia going up the center to Riley, no good. And Kara now sends it out one more time, but back in the line. But boy, we're going all kinds of directions here.
Yes, good job, Angel.
Got time right there, Gabby. Crowd still animated. Both teams.
Come on, Nat. Girls, go to the ball.
So I mentioned boys to play tomorrow, playing against Corinth. That's Wednesday. Thursday, the girls will be playing one more time against Stillwater at Stillwater. 5 p.m. start that game. And then Friday, right back here at Bolton Stadium, the boys varsity take on Willsboro. Yes, the North Country team.
You guys have got to go to it.
And now Paige trying to break away. Carla says no, not happening. Still with the ball though, it's for Ann. Ooh, right on the line, right in her face.
Start running now. There you go.
And Olivia now, what is she gonna do? Passes it over to Rye. She's gonna take a shot. And scooped up one more time. It's Hope Sherman.
Nice ball.
Uh-oh. And miscommunication there.
Nice ball.
Good passing. She's gonna shoot. And Hope save. And there's a push. Looks like on Brooke. So it'll be BW ball. Kaylee to take the kick. And out the goal right there goes Brooke, and she scoops it up. Kara right there couldn't capitalize. Good read for Brooke.
One on. Don't give up.
Go with it, right?
And Paige one more time. Plenty of time though. Isla. Oh, Ella breaks it up. Carla though right behind her to Skylar. And up the middle to Maddie over right back.
Get it, Nat. Come on, Nat. Get after that ball.
Now Scott, over to Gabby, who hits off the back of one of the defenders for Fort Ann. Little physical game. Nice move, Gabby. Here she comes. Tries to scoop it over to Kara. She does. Over to Claire. Back trying to get to Kara. No good. Intercepted by, you guessed it, Angel. And here she comes to midfield. On her tail is Isla. And still has the ball. Maylee, though, able to break it away. Keeps it in bounds. And back up the field. Good job for Natalie.
Good job, Nat.
breaking up Maddie. And now out of bounds. Bunch of subs coming in for both teams. As we got 14 and a half minutes remaining. Still 3-1. No goal here in the second half. As players are subbed in. Play resumes.
Only got 6.
Oh, one more time. Shoulder on shoulder, but this time gets called. That was Eliana. And Fort Ann ball. Skylar wins it though. And trying to go upfield a little too much. And Brooks scoops it up just in time before it goes out of bounds. She's gonna go up the middle, looking down the field, seeing where she'll kick it. She's made her decision. There she goes, off to Riley. And here comes Fort Ann one more time. Stepping up is Kara. Kaylee, excuse me. I still get their names mixed up. One day they're gonna beat me up because of that. Kaylee one more time kicks it over to Audrey. Plenty of time.
Come on, White, don't give up now. Find your second win. Come on, girl.
And now everyone's kind of standing around.
Come on, you gotta go 2 ways. Come on, Maddie, run through.
Maddie trying to make something happen. All by herself, breaks through 2 Bolton defenders and one more. Trying to get it up the line, and Carla just says, no, I'm not having any of this, and out of bounds. Number 19 is Sam Trevor for the Fort Ann squad. Just entered the game. As well as number 11, Kaylee. And one more time, crossing midfield. However, Riley back with the ball. Good block right there. Maylee. Kara. Back to Ida.
Drop back out. Drop back out with 6. Maddie.
And
Good job, Nat.
Get it, Sam.
Watch your bye.
ooh, a hold right there. No call for Kaylee.
Good job, Ella.
And out of bounds. Subs want to give one more. It's like Eliana's coming out. Maddie's come back in. Skylar's out. Natalie's in. Also want to say hey to Zane. First time in the game as a varsity player. Number 17. We just saw her a little bit ago. Zaylee, actually. Zaylee Baker. Excuse me. Out of bounds. Throw in for BW. 10 minutes remaining.
Boot it.
All 3 of you. There you
Go,
go.
run.
And Kincaid beat it out. Hope, no, scoops it up. And sends it.
Burn.
Slow down. Hope, I need to take a picture of you.
Come on, win it.
And here comes Fort Ann one more time. Got a player down. It looks like Riley. Got a cramp in her leg right there. But Gabby, play continues. Gabby looking up the middle. Offsides. I think Kara's out, was offsides, and Riley's going to get the stoppage of the clock. And we got injury timeout. With 8 minutes, 43 seconds remaining. Bolton Warrensburg still up 3-1. Both teams off to their sidelines, taking a water break real quick. And Riley's up. She's all right. We just got a little cramp in that left leg. It's still warm. You gotta still hydrate yourself. Keep those cramps out during the day, because you don't want that happening during the game. Bolton squad making their way back out. BW making their way back out. Same with Fort Ann. Will these two teams meet again later on in the year? Only time will tell. I'm talking about playoffs. Fort Ann will be a contender for a playoff spot, no doubt. And now we're ready to go. Natalie to kick it. Skylar picks it back up, but back the other way.
Get there, Nat. Get there, Nat.
Oh, shot from Gabby. Blocked by Maddie the hard way. And Gabby shooting again. Big block from... Oh, did she get it? Nice job right there from Bailey. Bounced off of it. It bounced away, able to fall on it with players around her. And play continues. Oh, no ball, no call. Another shot. And it's in! Gabby Mallory. Long shot and scores. 4-1 now, BW. With 7 minutes, 18 seconds remaining. Gabby Mallory scores second goal of the game for Gabby. And the first goal of the game in the second half. Both teams had ample opportunity to capitalize and score. However, a lot of good defense going on. But finally, BW broke through. off of a shot from Gabby Mallory from about 25, 30 yards out. Here comes Hope. She's got it. Angel says, ow. Oh, Bailey's out, and here comes another shot, and in scores. Looks like Maddie. Five to 1. Bolton Warrensburg now pulling away. Oh. Oh, another player down. Gabby gets called. And a free kick attempt now. Good job from Audrey. Back the other way. Savannah now in the game. And she's taking it up the line. Audrey breaks it to Kaylee. Here comes Angel. She breaks through and now has a shot and a nice save from Hope Sherman. And inbounds, able to keep it out. However, it's a corner kick coming up off of Audrey. What a save from Hope. Corner kick coming up now. Before the hand, a second corner kick. And Kara with a foot on it first. Now outrunning. Throw in now for foot in. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Sending it in the middle. One more time. And Hope scoops it up. Somehow gets in between the two players. And just grabs the ball. Nice job there, Hope. Good move from Gabby. Couldn't get, sends it over. Brooke looking for a handball. Not happening. 2 minutes 30 seconds remaining. And Fort Ann not giving up. But if BW hangs on, it'll be a second win in a row. Angel coming up, breaks through. Audrey says no, no, no. Up to Isla. Looking for help. To Claire. She's going to cross it over. Trying to find Skylar. Couldn't quite get there. Kaylee right there. And Gabby. Nice move. Over to Kara. She's going to look up. Nope. To Isla. And almost tripped. Isla saves it. Gets pushed in the back right there. That's a penalty. And now another free kick opportunity for BW. Saw an elbow directly to the back.
Punch it if you have to, babe.
Does not help the Fort Ann squad right there. With about a minute remaining. And about 30 yards out. Gabby's going to take the shot. And going to the goal off of Bailey. She's coming out. She's trying to get it. No good. Skylar right there. Gabby to shoot and scores. Gabby Mallory. Nice kick back from Skylar. She'll get the assist. And now it's 6-1. Bolt Warrensburg with 38.2 seconds remaining. Good play right there. It all started from that free kick. And we said that might hurt Fort Ann. It certainly did right there. And now Fort Ann, BW, excuse me, pretty much locking up the game. They'll take the win. And to play Stillwater Thursday, that's going to be a great game. Come on out at Stillwater, 5 p.m. start time. One more time, Gabby trying to find Kara. Bailey comes on out, falls on it. And that's pretty much it. One more time. No, Bailey picks it up. However, that's the buzzer. That's the end of the game. And Bolton Warrensburg takes the win 6-1 over Fort Ann. And extends their winning streak to 2. Good game for both teams. Hope Sherman, another great job in goalie. Good saves. Both goalies really did a great job of saving. As the teams congratulate each other. We'll see if they play each other again later on in the year. And that'll do it here from Bolton Stadium. Once again, the final score 6-1. We'll see ya at the next one. BSPN and WCSN. Good night.